Well, I've made it into the Serete, but it seems that I ended up alone. But perhaps this will prove to be more convenient. All right, it's time that I got to work too. How long have I been in this body? 101 years? It's just natural that I feel at ease in the world of the living.
Oh, the memories of the time when we were together in Squad 13. Come to think of it, I really do owe you quite a lot, Yoruichi.
What are you talking about? The decision to stay here was mine and mine alone. That's the end of the story.
Yes, that's true.
More importantly, don't you think it's weird? I don't believe this. It's frankly astonishing. They're sending in Squad 6's captain and lieutenant just to capture one soldier who isn't even a seat officer.
That's the one thing I have absolutely no doubt about. I'm sure he already knows where it is. He knows that it's inside Rukia.
What's your plan, Kisuke?
Of course. I'm not just gonna stand by and watch without doing anything. However, can I ask you for a little help?
Don't ignore our past, Kisuke.
I'll do what I need to. It's not only to stop our enemies, but also for Ichigo's sake. I could hear the depths of his frustration crying out back then. I could hear his soul lamenting his own weakness. But then, he took that frustration and turned it into strength.
Traditionally, the Soul Society has generally instituted a 1-month waiting period before executing a capital offender. I believe that policy should hold true in Rukia's case as well. So, to break it all down, there'll be 10 days in which to train you, 7 days to allow for opening the gates to the Soul Society, and lastly, 13 days for you to save her. We have plenty of time.
Can I get strong enough? In just 10 days?
Of course. If you wish to save Rukia with the conviction of your whole heart, then you have at your disposal a power stronger than iron. But if your resolve is half-hearted, forget it. Over the course of the next 10 days, I'm gonna put you through the ringer.
Well, if I don't do this, there's nobody else who can, right? All right. Let's do it!
He did well, even with Kisuke's help. I didn't expect him to improve so much in so little time. Now I see why Kisuke is ready to entrust everything to him. His potential seems to be completely limitless. But that's not why he's so powerful.
I will be your guide. Have no doubt, have no fear. Do not stop, do not look back. Do not think of those you are leaving behind. Just keep going forward no matter what. Those who can do that, follow me.
Listen, you're preaching to the choir. The moment we came here, all of our minds were already made up.
Your minds are made up, Just so you understand, boy, if you lose, you will never return to this world.
Then there's no choice. I'll have to win!
He might be a hot-headed brat, but he's got that fire in his eyes. Your feelings must be true for you to have that kind of look. The will to protect something, that's the most powerful weapon in his arsenal. As long as he has that, no foe will be too strong for him. And that doesn't only apply to him, but also to the two that I trained as well.
People discover their true inner powers when they want to protect something. The heart and the soul are closely linked. Your heart reveals what is most precious to you. So then, why are you going to the Soul Society?
To protect Ichigo!
To fight alongside Ichigo.
All of them are following their hearts to protect what they care so deeply about. I must also do that. I'll need to follow my heart too.
Who are you?
I'm nobody terribly important, but I have some business on the other side.
You must be a bandit! I won't let you through!
I admit I like your spirit, but I'm afraid that my business can't wait. I'll have you stand aside now.
The way you move. Who are you?
I already told you, didn't I? I'm nobody important. I'm just myself. Don't take it personally. I'm just in a hurry. I need you to get lost.
You're wide open!
Not finished.
Just who do you think I am? Flashmaster Yoruichi. Now, let's see if you can keep up. Just who do you think I am? Flashmaster Yoruichi. Now, let's see if you can keep up.
Please have mercy!
The Tenchi Heisoban is ready. Now I just need to get this. Wait for me.
Excuse me, brother.
Is that you, Rukia?
I'm sorry. Were you sleeping, perchance? Well then, in that case, I shall come back on another day at a more appropriate time.
It's no problem. What is that?
It's rice porridge.
I'll eat it.
Yes! If you aren't able to bring it to your mouth yourself, then I could...
It's all right.
So, do you actually like it, then? I asked the cooks to tell me what they could about your preferences, and I tried to make it to the best of my ability.
Really? You hold no grudge against me at all?
What?
When I learned that you were condemned to execution, I was left adrift, not knowing what I should do. Should I honor the oath that I made to my parents at their grave to never break the law again? Or should I remain true to the promise I made to Hisana to protect her sister? What was I to do, I asked myself. In the end, the choice that I made was to follow my oath to uphold the law. I even entered into a fight against Ichigo, who was trying to protect you. I confess that if it hadn't been for him, I wouldn't have realized Aizen's plot until the very end. And you would have been executed.
Of course not. I would never hold a grudge against you. And besides, I also remember that you tried to protect me back there. Byakuya! Byakuya! Byakuya, why? Why did you? Why? Byakuya! 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 Until now, I've always held the belief that I wasn't truly worth saving. It only made sense. Why would anyone risk their lives in order to save someone like me? Me, the person who was guilty of killing Kaya and Shiba. But now... Yes. Thanks to the efforts of Ichigo and Renji, thanks to my friends, I overcame the loneliness that was inside me. I realized I'm not alone. I have some irreplaceable friends. In short, I have a reason for being here. And there's also my brother, who fought to protect me. Thank you for that, brother.
I see. This tastes good.
I'll take my leave. Renji, I didn't know you were here.
Hey, I had some time, so I came to check in on you.
Huh? Aren't you going to visit my brother?
Nah, I'll pass for today.
I see. Yes, that's right. I need to find a way to thank Renji somehow. Oh, I know just the thing. Renji, if it's all right with you, may I ask you something? Would you spar with me?
What's the matter?
Come on, we used to do it all the time. I just thought it would be fun to do it again after so long.
I'm up for it, of course. But can you handle it right now?
Yes, if anything, I could really do with some exercise. Thank you.
Gotcha. In that case, I'll happily oblige. So, are you ready?
Yes, give it your all. Don't you dare go easy on me.
As if I would. On your guard!
What are you laughing for?
Sparring against you again. I thought I'd never see the day. When I faced off against Captain Kuchki. In my mind, I had already lost. I told myself I had no chance of defeating him. But then, it was Ichigo who made me stop thinking so much like a coward. I'd seen him get beaten up so badly, and always get back up every single time. And I came to realize that I couldn't lose.
Oh, really? You've got a different look in your eyes. You seem like another person.
That goes for you too.
Me too?
Yeah. It's finally starting to feel like you're really back with us.
Renji.
Weak. Predictable. It's my turn to dance. Sodino Shirayuki. Somen no Man. Tsukishiro.
A true pity.
Now then. You're wide open. Strong cut swing. It's my turn now. I see you. Weak. Got you. Not so easy. Dance. Sodino Shirayuki. Somen no Man. Tsukishiro.
A true pity.
Let's call it a day, okay?
Yes.
Anyway, tell me the truth. Why did you really want to spar with me? That look on your face. I can tell that you're hiding something.
What? No,
I've known you since you were a kid. Did you really think that I wouldn't notice you're keeping something from me?
You're right. I'm sorry. At first, I just wanted to find a way to properly thank you.
For what?
You know, for everything. For all that you did for me. I was lucky everyone was too busy with Aizen to punish me. But I still drew my sword against my own captain. Honestly, I very well could have died for doing that.
Well, I guess I can't just tell you it's nothing. However, I didn't do it just for you. I don't know how to put this. As a man, there are simply some fights that you just gotta take. So, I'm gonna accept your thanks. But don't go thinking you're indebted to me or anything. I just did what I wanted to do.
So, you're saying that you were following your heart?
My heart? Well, yeah. Could be, or maybe my soul? I don't know. Something like that, I guess.
I see. I'm glad to hear that. It's the same for me.
How so?
Yes. Fighting because that's what my heart tells me I should do. Actually, I want to be able to do that too. Well, I don't know whether I'm able to just yet.
I see.
And sorry about earlier anyway. I also felt like sparring with you because I wanted to have an excuse to beat you senseless. I wonder why that was.
You little... But oh well, that's just us. We shout at each other, throw hands, fight, and when it's all over, we go back to helping each other. Well, that sure ended up taking some time.
Renji.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Renji.
By the way, if you're thanking anyone, it should be Ichigo. He's the one who put himself on the line for us.
Yeah, that's true. I thought that I had taken Ichigo's fate and twisted it up beyond all repair, and that no matter what I did, I could never make up for it. But he didn't worry about any of it at all, and he came to save me instead. And now I can speak with Renji like we used to before, so long ago. So I shouldn't try to make up for it, and instead, I should focus on the heart. I should focus on...
What's wrong? Why are you all gathered here?
Lieutenant Shuhei! Oh, I'm so glad. We were very worried about what might have happened.
Huh? What are you talking about?
We heard so many rumors that you would be sentenced as well for having assisted Captain Tosin.
Oh, so you've heard about that, have you? Well, listen. That whole thing will be on hold until the Central 46 are fully reinstated.
What a relief. If we were to lose our lieutenant too, we would have been completely lost.
Do you think that you could sound any more defeated?
Hollows, again.
Looks like it. There's been so many lately.
Let's go and take care of them. We're all ready to stand and fight.
Nope, I'll do it. You stay here. I'm sure your help will be invaluable with rebuilding the Seirete.
Huh? You're gonna do it yourself?
Don't worry. Honestly, I also wanted some time to myself.
I understand. However, please don't overexert yourself.
Yeah. Well, maybe I was trying too hard to act tough.
A Menos Grande!
You may think I'm all alone and helpless, but you're actually the helpless one. Now then, prepare yourself. I'm not graceful enough to fight while protecting someone. At least, not at the moment! A Menos Grande, huh? That brings me back. Yes. Don't let your guard. Are you shaking? There! Tenron! Don't let your guard. So slow! Too weak. Yes. So slow! So I was back then. This is nothing. Too weak. Are you shaking? Is that all? Still want more? I'll go with this one. Shaka ho! Yes. Too weak. Won't let you. Are you ready? Take this. When I was still in the Soul Reaper Academy, we were guided to the world of the living to do some training. And suddenly, we were attacked by several gigantic hollows. We weren't being complacent. However, even though that's the case, we still weren't part of the court guard, and it was too sudden for us to prepare ourselves. In the end, one of us died that day. In hindsight, maybe it was more than just an accident. But setting that aside for now, Captain Eisen and Lieutenant Geen from Squad 5 leapt in, and they managed to save me. I survived, but my right eye was damaged. Even more, that incident left me forever scarred with fear. Then, when I joined the 13 Court Guard squads, I became part of Squad 9. But no matter how much I train, or how strong I become, that fear never fully goes away. I began to feel so pathetic and lost that I asked Captain Tosin to demote me from my commission as Seat Officer.
That's why you should remain a Seat Officer. It's because we know the fear of battle that we are able to grasp our swords and fight for those who also fear battle.
What he told me then, in response, healed my wounds like nothing before. It's thanks to his words that I...
You've grown stronger again, Shuhei. You could very well be a lieutenant right now.
No. I still haven't overcome it. Whenever I engage in a fight, my body simply tries to run away.
That is nothing to be ashamed of, Shuhei. It's necessary for a warrior. One should always position himself to be able to sidestep any attack that comes. What you do is already very close to this idea. That guard of yours, always so close to retreat, is actually the ideal position from which to dodge and launch a counterattack. Shuhei, it's important to remember this. Everybody feels fear at some point. Fear is not something to be overcome and dispelled. You must always keep fear close to you, right by your side.
Fear by my side.
You know, I remember telling you this. Those who don't fear the very sword they hold are not worthy of holding one. If you're really afraid of fighting, if the thought of battle fills you with dread, you've already acquired something that's positively invaluable to a warrior.
His words, his outlook, helped me escape from under my doubts. I became able to fight my enemies, sword held fast in hand. And so, I kept training so that one day I could become a soul reaper worthy of Captain Tosin. And yet... Why, Captain Tosin? I still don't believe it. I can't accept that you have betrayed us. I'm sure that you have been forced to do this. I want to believe it. But...
the path that I walk is justice.
I know that he really believed what he told me then. Captain Tosin. I confess, the idea of having to fight you frightens me. Yes, I've heard about that before. Send enough of our people to set up a chi-cleansing force field. I've also heard that the Squad 4 station needs help. Bring them this report and ask if there's anything that we can assist with.
Yes, sir.
So let's see what's next up.
Shuhei!
Rangiku!
So then, are you having a hard time being deputy captain? I've heard you've been working super hard all day and night. Are you making sure you're resting properly?
Not at all. It's really not that big of a deal.
That's no reason for you to try to do everything all by yourself. I heard that you're even doing the work that should be your subordinates. Even if you're just a deputy, you're supposed to be acting as a captain now. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but you should delegate as much work as you can.
I like being busy. It helps me take my mind off things. I prefer it this way. I feel like if I stop working, I'll end up standing still forever.
Standing still forever, huh? All right, I know Shuhei. Come with me for a bit. Let's do a little sparring.
What? I don't really...
I just feel like doing some exercise, that's all.
Wait! Rangiku!
Stop mumbling, let's go.
Hey, Rangiku. Are you serious about this?
Well, of course. Now come on, have at you.
But I don't really feel like sparring right now.
Quit the rambling. If you don't make the first move, I will.
Just stop. Over here. Strike. Keep your eyes on me.
Can you see it coming? Look at you, you're pathetic. You'd normally have no trouble at all dodging that.
I'll get serious then.
Is that all? Is that all? Is that all?
Don't miss it.
Strike back!
So slow. Still want more?
You're mine. You're mine.
exhausted. I'd say we've done enough for today. I think you look a whole lot better now. You almost seem like a whole other person.
Tell me, was I looking that bad?
You have no idea.
For real?
Well, I'm glad to see you feeling at least a bit happier. It's nice to literally sweat the stress off every once in a while, you know? I know you've got a lot on your mind right now, but even so, you can't keep all of it inside you.
Right. Thank you very much.
And now, let's go and get a drink. Work up a sweat and then drink. That's my virtuous cycle.
Rangiku. Hey, do you... it's nothing, really. Just forget about it. It's just that... well...
Oh. Come on. Those drinks are waiting for us.
Yes.
I'm Lieutenant of Squad 3. No one draws a sword against my captain. Not for any reason. Why should I have to answer to a dead woman? What reason is there to do that?
Visored, you...
What have I done?
Come now, just how long are you gonna look so dejected?
What is it all of a sudden?
What do you mean sudden? I've been calling your name for a while, but you didn't notice.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's no big deal. Here, have some Toko Roten. You like it, don't you? Just something to cheer you up. It's your responsibility to take care of Squad 3 now. If you can't make it, can't you at least try to fake it?
I get it.
Oh, no, you don't. If you got it, you wouldn't make that face.
I was born with it.
Well.
Rangiku. Why do you worry so much about me? I mean, after the terrible things I've done to you and Momo.
Oh my, you're so diligent. Or should I say stubborn?
I was born with that too.
That's true. Go ahead, feel free to keep your regrets as long as you want. But having regrets and acting dejected are two different things. You know, you look like you need a way to let go of your frustration.
Well...
When you first came over to me after Geen and the others had left, we drank until we could barely stand up, remember? But, well, if liquor won't do it for you, then you just need to find something else. For example...
Are you actually telling me to draw my sword against you again?
Exactly. What? Are you scared? I don't plan on losing, you know.
Rangiku.
Come, let's find a better place to do it.
Wait!
What's wrong? Are you even trying here? Your past doesn't matter one bit. Once we draw our swords, we're fighting for our lives. Last time we fought, you were coming at me for real. Why can't you do it again?
I'll cut through you! You predict my attacks?
Take this. Tread lightly. Take this.
Too easy. Take that! You won't get away! Over here! And closer!
Tread lightly.
You better be careful.
Take this.
Strike back! I'll cut through you! Too easy!
Tread lightly.
That won't hurt me!
Take this. Tread lightly. Take this.
That won't hurt me!
You see nothing. Tread lightly. Take
Strike
this.
back! You won't get away! Call that a strike? Tazuri Raiden!
Take this.
That won't hurt me! How do you like this? You're wide open.
Is that all? This out.
Move out of my way.
Slash.
Where are you looking?
Take this. Take this.
That won't hurt me. I'll cut through you.
Big one.
I'll kill you. Are you ready? Auto number 58. Tenron!
How about you? Tread lightly. Take this.
See that?
That was disappointing.
Didn't hurt. Anything wrong? Strike back. Shaka-ho! You won't get away. Yeah. Tazuri Raiden.
Tread lightly.
Shaka-ho! I'll cut through you. Can you predict my attacks?
Tread lightly. Take this.
Over here. You won't get away. Strike back. I'll cut through you. Yeah. You're mine.
Tread lightly.
That won't hurt me.
Tread lightly.
You're wide open. How do you like this? Strike back. You won't get away. I say we played long enough. Are you ready? Auto number 58. Tenron! Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's barely even a scratch. You fought very well.
I was trained by Captain Ichimaru.
I see.
Yes, she's definitely much stronger than me. And yet, I was trying to go easy on her. I can't keep up like this. I'm grateful for what you did for me today, Rangiku. I'll buy you around next time.
I can't wait. Make it the good stuff.
Of course. My sins are too great. They cannot be forgiven. I can't forget them and leave them behind. Instead, I have to face them head on. Me against my sins.
Hey! I was counting on you, Shuhei! You're the one who wanted to gather info on my family, right? All this time, I was waiting for you! I even rearranged the whole place! You can't tell me you've just forgotten!
I'm sorry.
Sorry isn't gonna cut it, you idiot!
What's all this racket about?
Ah, Captain! Listen to what Shuhei did! He forgot that he was supposed to write an article about my house!
Oh. Must be tough, suddenly having to take over a captain's duties.
Yes.
Don't fuss over every little thing. Now listen, go back immediately or else I'll triple your workload.
What?!
All of it's my fault. I'm sorry.
Shuhei is fundamentally lost without Kaname. It's a rather pitiful look for a court guard lieutenant. But then again, I was just like him once. When I first met Ms. Yoruichi, it felt like I was seeing a goddess. She was noble, elegant, and frighteningly strong. She was absolutely everything I wanted to be. I was in awe of her. In time, my feelings even went beyond that, crossing over from mere adoration to worship. I would have died for her, over and over. I swore it in my heart. But one day, without warning, without a word, without even saying goodbye, she disappeared from my life entirely. The very next day, I heard the charges against her. Desertion, aiding and abetting Kisuke Urahara in his attempt to escape, and eluding arrest. Henceforth, it is decreed that Yoruichi Shihoin shall no longer be considered the commander of the Stealth Force or the Punishment Force. That's what her indictment said. Well, it was a scandal. There's no doubt about that. That betrayal made me lose all respect for her. I hated the woman I had once thought of as my goddess. I cursed her very name. He's just like how I was back then. He was betrayed by someone he worshipped. And now he's merely fumbling around in the dark. Come, Shuhei. Maurecchio, I'll need Shuhei for a while.
What?
What?! But I'm still not done with him yet!
Don't make me repeat myself. Go back.
Where are you going, Captain? Captain Soyphone!
Captain Soyphone, why did you bring me here?
Do you think you can fulfill your duties while you still have that dejected look on your face?
Huh?
Draw your sword.
Why?
Attack, or I will.
She's fast. This is how strong Squad 2's captain is.
What's wrong? Come on. Show me what the man in charge of Squad 9 can do.
Look! I'm just temporarily taking over the captain's duties, that's all!
Ew. That is exactly the problem. To die. To die. Along with Kido, a unique fighting art. Off with you! Now that Kaname is gone, all of Squad 9 rests on your shoulders. Don't make excuses about it being temporary. You're responsible.
I know. I'm aware that that's what I need to do.
You don't understand. I'll show you with my own hands. This is what it means to fight for the 13 Court Guard squads! You'll need to know when you face the enemies that are awaiting us.
I'll finish you at once! Strike! I won't let you weak! You're mine!
Along with Kido, a unique fighting art. Be gone!
Is this my end? Captain Soifon.
What is it?
Thank you so much for, well, everything. It's exactly as you said. So now, I have to take charge of Squad 9. And sooner or later, I'll have to fight Captain Tosin.
It's just Kaname. Don't call him Captain anymore. Hatred and sadness do not heal so easily, I'm afraid. And the respect that you had for someone can't disappear overnight. I know that very well. But you're in charge now, so get a grip. Turn that sadness and anger into strength. Think of what you're capable of doing. and then train to do it better.
Captain Soyphone.
Trust in your ideals and in your convictions. Lead your squad. That's what your responsibility is. But why? Why didn't you take me with you? Ms. Yoruichi. Ms. Yoruichi's disappearance was simply unavoidable. I've finally been able to come to terms with that fact. Fighting has cleansed my heart and wiped it clean of that grudge. But I don't know if that's really something to rejoice about. I keep thinking about it. The 101 years I spent hating her, cursing her. What were all those years for?
Captain Soyphone. Is anything wrong?
No, it's nothing. When she left, I did my best to forget about her. For the past 101 years. All that anger and sadness, they fueled both me and my training. And now, with this strength, I will. Just keep on fighting. Trust your ideals and convictions.
Is it not an issue for me to go and pay a visit to the Kuchiki family grave? Well...
The Kuchiki clan is bound by the oaths made to its ancestors. Your position may be the lowest in the family, but this also applies to you.
I understand. This is where Miss Hisana rests, too.
Hisana, my late wife. She originally came from the Rukon district. Bringing someone like her into one of the great noble families. It was unthinkable for the head of the family to do such a thing at the time, and I was opposed not only by the Kuchiki family, but by the other great noble families as well. However, I ignored all of their protests and married Hisana anyway. I had broken our family's rules, but I had no regrets about doing so. To me, the time I spent with Hisana was worth more than anything else. Hisana became ill. Until the day she died, she remained worried about the sister that she had left behind. I promised I would find and protect her sister. I upheld that promise and located Rukia, whom I then adopted, bringing her into the Kuchiki family.
Brother, are you... is anything wrong?
No. Once when I married Hisana, and once when I adopted Rukia. Those were the only 2 times that I broke the rules. The Kuchiki family has a responsibility to set an example for all Soul Reapers. After all, if we do not uphold the law, then who will? That's the reason that I made a vow that I would never again break the law, no matter what. I swore that from that moment on, I would always uphold it, whatever it might cost to do so.
Captain Kuchki, I have news.
What is it?
Sir, it's about Rukia's execution. It has been made official.
I see.
Sir.
I vowed I would never break the law again. Whatever the price that must be paid, no matter the cost, I made a solemn promise that I would always uphold the law. Rukia herself is ready to accept the ultimate punishment. After my wife, that I should come to mourn my sister too. But such is my vow.
Listen, you better not keep telling the story when I'm not around.
Kaien Shiba, if he were alive, what would he have done? Despite coming from the foremost of the great noble families, he acted freely, unfettered by customary obligations, and had kindness to spare. I recall that he often used to say that he considered me to be too cold to Rukia, too rigid and inflexible. If he were still alive. No, this question is pointless. Whatever the price that must be paid, I will uphold the law. I must simply remain true and abide by my vow.
Captain Kuchki!
Where are you going, Renji?
Rukia, I swear I'm going to save you.
You may not.
Let's go! Is there no way? Can't I convince you to let me pass?
I won't say it twice.
I told you, I will do it. I'm going to save Rukia. If you won't let me pass, there can be only one outcome. I'll have no choice but to kill you. You're ready to be hit with my full Bunkai! Heal! Shabimaru!
Impossible. You aren't even able to force me to fall down onto one knee. I go.
Wait!
Futile. Where are you looking? Move. Strike back! Futile. Strike back! I will escape. That's it. Stand down. Too late. Strike back!
Damn you! This is just the beginning.
Incredible! I will not go easy on you. Scatter, Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword. Soul cut through. You will not. You are in my range. I am unscathed.
I smack you!
Yakurai. I there. Strike back! Soul cut sweet. That's it. Too late.
I'll never give up!
I go. Stay still. Move. Slash it. Yakurai.
Don't you fail on me, Sabimaru! Here I come! Sabimaru! Giga Sekko!
I will personally end this. Bankai. Scatter. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. Now I ask you, do you still insist on this foolishness? That you will somehow be able to rescue Rukia? Of course. What?
I swore. I made a vow that I would save her.
You swore an oath. To whom?
To no one. Not one single person. No one! Except for myself!
Pierce, I'll cut you down. I am unscathed. Be still. Too late. Too late. I shall end this with my blade. Senkei. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. Do you think you will still be standing after this?
Damn it!
To no one else but himself. Well done. It seems that in the end, your fangs really did reach me.
When I ran away from my people, the only thing that I found was hate coming from those who were all around me. There was contempt in their eyes and rage in their voices. I found myself alone. And then things changed when I met him. His spiritual pressure was fierce and majestic. He was the embodiment of the Soul Society. He was a Soul Reaper among Soul Reapers. He was the head captain of the 13 Court Guard squads. Shigekuni Genryusai Yamamoto. My appearance did not bother him to the slightest degree. He recognized my strength and accepted me as a fellow Soul Reaper. He opened a path for me to walk. My debt to him is too great to ever be able to repay it in full. Alongside him, I met another. He was the man who became my trusted friend. Kaname, I found you.
Oh, Sajin. Were you looking for me? Is there something you need?
I just figured that since you weren't around, I
would probably be able to find you here.
Lately, I haven't come here as often as I'd like, but today I had to, given the occasion. Wasn't it the head captain himself who sent you on that last mission? With all those hollows that you had to deal with, it must have been no easy task. However, very few men were wounded. It goes to show your skills as captain. Well done, Sajin.
You're going to embarrass me, Kaname.
I'm only stating the facts. You shouldn't be embarrassed.
It's weird to say now, but before, I never imagined that I could become captain, given my appearance.
To someone who cannot see, appearance means absolutely nothing. And if I can become captain, then you certainly can as well. The 13 Court Guard squads are not a place of prejudice. If they were, we wouldn't have trained to become Soul Reapers. Isn't that right?
Actually, Kaname, or rather Captain Trozen, there's a favor I need to ask you. You are the only one whom I can ask.
What is it, Captain Komamura? I'm ready to help you however I can.
Thank you. Let me rely on you, unbecoming as it may be.
In what way?
My path is not clear yet. I want to shed any doubt, and to do so, I want you, my friend, to measure my worth.
Your worth is well beyond any doubt. However, I did say that I would help you out however I can.
Can I ask you to spare the trouble?
Very well. I will fight with you.
I can't thank you enough. Remember, Kaname, tell me, do you remember what we said in front of your friends too?
Of course. We talked about why we were becoming Soul Reapers.
I swore that I would repay my debt to the head captain, and you said that you would wipe the entire world clean of clouds.
Yes, exactly.
Those words, they belonged to your friend.
Yes. They were. Truth is, she loved this world.
Let's move!
No, I won't lose here.
You're in my way.
Is that so? Justice. But I'm not done yet. I'm still too soft.
I will.
Don't get smug. Justice.
You will be slain.
Wasn't supposed to be like this.
Thank you.
Exceptional. I hope that you doubt yourself no longer.
Kaname, my friend, can I not find some way to help you?
Listen, walk the path you believe is just, Sajin. You really should not bother troubling yourself with me.
You say so, but...
You are the only friend that I have left now. And that is why you needn't fret over any trifling matters.
Is that so? Perhaps I have said too much. Forgive me.
Don't worry. I'm already well aware that that's the kind of person you are. And truth be told, that is why I like you.
I see.
The air has grown heavy. Come, let's go back to the barracks. Your men must be waiting for you.
I understand. Those words actually belonged to a friend of yours. Then I believe that in between those words, you're hiding something. Is that something sadness? Or should I try to help him cleanse that feeling from his heart? Or should I instead wait for him to do so by himself? Either way, Kaname, I very much want to help you in any way that I possibly can, as your dear friend.
I must say, I'm very happy that you think of me and call for me again, Momo. Even if, to be honest, I wish that it was something a little less formal.
Thank you for assisting me with my training time and time again, Captain Kyoraku.
That's no problem. But why me? Wouldn't Captain Eisen be more than happy to train you?
Yes, I'm sure he would. But I want to become stronger so I can help Captain Eisen. I thought that training with different people would help me become better. There was simply no way I could bring myself to ask any of the other captains. But for some reason, I felt I could ask you, Captain Kyoraku.
Ah, I see. You're too good. There's no need for formality with me. Actually, I wish all of the 13 court guard squads would stop being so uptight all the time. And if it's my Momo asking for a favor, I'll always be happy to do what I can. Now, draw your weapon and hit me like you mean it.
Thank you so much. Okay, I'm ready to start.
Your strikes are strong and to the point, but I think that you need to take a better look at your opponent.
Yes, sir!
She's so loyal, but almost to the point that it's a fault. Honestly, I wish that she'd learn to play around a little bit more. But then, I suppose it's just her personality. Oh dear. My. Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then. I have no choice. I figured.
Let's go!
Well, I suppose I'm just going to have to kill you then. Let's take a break, shall we? You look like you're getting tired. Let's call it a day, all right?
No, I can keep going. Please, help me train again.
No, we should stop. You shouldn't strain yourself too much.
I actually feel almost envious of Captain Eisen, you know? Considering he's got such a devoted lieutenant. Oops, I shouldn't let Nanao hear that. She could get jealous.
Thank you very much. But I want to become even stronger. I want to make myself useful to Captain Eisen.
I see. Is that so? Eisen is your ideal captain, isn't he?
I deeply respect him.
You didn't even have to think about it. So, what about me then?
Oh, I mean, of course. I respect you as well.
Happy to hear that. They say that you must look at the underlings if you truly want to see the boss, but... Captain Eisen. Whenever I think of him, my mind always goes back to that incident. The Konpaku disappearance of 101 years ago. Officially, the entire situation was all made out to be the doing of the Squad 12 captain. But to be honest, I'm not so sure about that.
Captain Kyoraku? What is it? What is the matter?
Nothing. I was just thinking, well, it's time to go back.
Hello, Captain. Welcome back. How did your sparring session with Lieutenant Hinamori go?
She's such a diligent, hardworking, and driven kid. It was a lot of fun. But there's such a thing as being too diligent. Especially in Squad 5. I really hope that I'm just overthinking this. Anyway, I can only wait and see.
Oh, fun, huh? Not sure I'd call it that. Is that really the way you describe that kind of thing? Well, in that case, I am happy for you.
Hey, what's wrong, Nanao? Are you jealous?
But more importantly, about the Ryoka. After they split up while flying over the Serite, several clashing spiritual pressures were reported.
Oh.
Does it bother you?
Well, just look at all that racket.
I believe it's just a few rogue Ryoka, but...
Let's pray it doesn't get any worse. If they declare a state of emergency, I won't be able to drink in public anymore. That'd be bad.
I have my doubts about that.
I guess I'll have to drink my loneliness away. Well, anyway, let me know if they find them.
Understood. Please at least wait for the sun to set before drinking too much.
It's clear why the Ryoka are here. They want to save Rukia from being executed. No doubt about that. But there are too many things that simply don't add up. Sending a captain to the world of the living to capture a low-ranking soldier was a weird enough decision. But then there's that strangely rushed execution. And that's not the half of it. The Central 46 have been unusually noisy as of late. I thought the Kuchiki clan got in a scuffle with the other great noble clans, but there's no sign of that going on. There's no way that this will end peacefully, is there? Sheesh, kids really have a bunch of energy to spare. Looks like Old Man Yama was onto something when he declared a wartime exception last night. They've already gotten in this deep.
Here's some friendly advice. Leave. If you keep this up, you're going to die. Why are you so insistent on fighting me?
Ichigo's putting his life on the line. Well then, that's reason enough for me to do the same. That's all the reason that I need.
Oh, well. Your resolve does seem to be very strong. It would be disrespectful for me to try to talk you out of it.
All right, then. I suppose that I have no choice. I'll have to kill you.
Captain Kyoraku, a message!
You're all out of breath. What's wrong?
Captain Eisen is... I'm afraid that he's dead.
Oh.
It was murder. And as of now, the killer's identity remains unknown.
I see. Sosuke, huh? Well, shall we pay our respects?
Yes. It seems that this Ryoka is still alive. So then, shall I finish him?
No. All the same, he genuinely wants to help his friends. And that says to me that even if the others are evil, he is not. This means I believe that there's someone else pulling the Ryoka strings. In other words, things seem to be getting rather complicated.
Captain Ukitake sure is late, huh? He was supposed to teach us Kido today, but we've been waiting for him for so long now. It's been more than 30 minutes.
What? You don't know? Captain Ukitake's got some health problems. It's possible he'll cancel the whole thing.
Oh, sorry. You've been waiting, right?
Huh? And you are?
I'm Kaya and Shiba from the same squad as you. I'm sorry to have to say this, but the captain isn't feeling all that great today. And since we don't have a lieutenant, I'm going to be in charge of training you today.
Cayenne? Could it be that Cayenne?
I'm terribly sorry. I meant no disrespect.
I don't really like that kind of formality. Just relax. Look, we're all in the same squad now. It doesn't matter what kind of family you were from before you came here, because we're all the same. And don't you ever forget that. All right, I'd say that's about enough for introductions. Now that you're all Soul Reapers, eventually, you're gonna be fighting in real battles. But before training, I want to teach you my philosophy. Listen up. Whenever you fight, there's one thing that you absolutely have to make sure of.
What?
And that's that you mustn't die alone. You see, our bodies are made up of konpaku, and when we die, they turn into dust, and then into the reishi that the Soul Society is made of. But then, what do you suppose becomes of the heart?
It just disappears?
Right. That's why you need to leave your heart with your friends, because that way, your heart will continue to live on inside of them. That's the reason why you mustn't die alone. Understand? I mean, let's help each other not die in the first place, of course. So, that's that. Oh, enough rambling. Now, it's time to train. However, it's a bit cramped in here. Let's go somewhere else. Now keep up. Make sure you don't get lost.
Yes, sir! So some nobles are like that too.
Yeah.
Thank you for the other day, Cayenne. I knew I could count on you.
Oh, please. Don't mention it. It was nothing.
That's why I believe you should become lieutenant, and maybe one day captain.
My answer isn't gonna change. I don't want to be a lieutenant. And you can't deny that there's nobody more fit than you to be captain.
That's not true at all. You possess many talents, a few of which I do not. Knowing you'd be willing to take my place would lift a weight off my shoulders.
Don't sound so defeated now, please. We need you. We're counting on you being alive and well for a long time to come.
Well, you do have a point.
Excuse me.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Huh? You're the guys from the other day. What's up? Did you need me?
Cayenne, sir. We would like you to train us.
Please, we want to become strong like you.
Oh, someone's looking for you.
Listen, you don't need to ask me twice, but I'm not gonna go easy on you just because you're new.
Yes!
So, Captain, if you'll please excuse me.
Of course. Go. I'll leave them in your hands.
Thank you very much. Good. Let's go.
Thank you, sir.
Squad 13's future is bright. Well, it's about time I headed that way myself.
Cayenne is really incredible.
Now what's wrong? I know you can do better. Show me. Kick the ground harder.
Yes!
Don't you dare run. Step in. Try again. Here I come. Strike back. This. Go! Hado, number 63, Ride Coho! Please have mercy! Don't kill you! We're just starting. Take this! How's this? Strike back! Strike back! Go! Hado, number 63, Ride Coho!
Good. It's all ready. Hey, you can stop.
What?
Cayenne, sir, happy birthday to you.
This is from us.
Oh, right. Today was my birthday.
You forgot, didn't you? You care so much about others that you forget about yourself.
Captain.
Happy birthday. I hope it's a good one, Cayenne. I'm very grateful to have you here.
Thank you so much. I didn't see that one coming. So that's why.
What's wrong?
Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm supposed to meet Miyako today.
I see.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, but sorry, I really have to go.
What? Really? You're leaving already?
Sorry. I promise that I'll thank you all properly another time.
Don't worry at all. Just go.
Thank you very much.
But we wanted to celebrate with you.
Yeah.
Don't be so sad. I know how you feel, but there's no helping it.
But,
Did you feel like Kyan went easy on you while sparring? Most likely. He could have finished you off in an instant to keep his promise to her, but he didn't. He took the time to trade blows with you and train you.
Huh.
He never forgets the duty in front of him, but he's also able to follow his heart. That's just the kind of man Kyan Shiba is.
I mean, seriously, he's just so cool.
Oh, man. I want to be like that one day.
So you two are finally getting married. That's wonderful. The entirety of Squad 13 will celebrate your wedding. Look forward to that.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate all of your hard work. You set up the ceremony and called on the whole squad. I already know just how busy you are.
It's only natural. Our beloved lieutenant and third seat are getting married, so we'll need to celebrate like never before.
Captain, thank you very much. It's not just the ceremony. Thank you for looking out for Miyako, too. I'm so grateful for how you're always watching over her.
You don't need to thank me. All I want to see is the two of you living together in happiness forever and ever.
Yes. Later, Miyako and I got married. It wasn't just Captain Ukitake and Squad 13 that showed up. Even Captain Kyoraku came around to wish us his best. Miyako smiled so happily that day. We were surrounded by dear friends, and with Miyako beside me, I felt like the happiest man in all of the entire Soul Society.
Her unit was annihilated. None of them escaped, so we hardly know anything at all about the Hollow that did this. We're assembling a combat unit. In 2 days, we'll... Wait! Kyan! Calm down! We don't know anything about its abilities!
I know all that I need to know! I don't care what its abilities might be! What do you expect me to do? Just sit here and wait? Leave it to the combat unit and do nothing? Is that it?
We know 2 things about the Hollow. One, that it's non-migratory. It nests in one place and uses that as a base from which it goes out to hunt for prey. And 2, that its nest is located here.
Tell me, Captain.
Lieutenant Kyan.
Very well.
Kyan, sir?
What's that? Did you just call my name, little girl?
Rukia, you fool! Why did you come back? Damn it! Not now!
Do you really feel that worried about me, little girl? Am I truly that dear to you? Well, if that's the case, I think I'll start by eating you first.
Kill him! Look at him! He isn't Kayan anymore! Rukia!
Captain, thank you very much. I appreciate you allowing me to fight.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Kayan?
Rukia, I owe you an apology. I'm sorry that I ever got you into this mess. You must have been scared. Thank you, because now I can leave my heart behind. It's in your hands now.
The story of Rukia's rescue ended with an unexpected development. The series of events in the world of living were all of the work of Sosuke Aizen, captain of the Squad 5. The Hogyoku had been hidden inside Rukia by Kisuke Urahara. This orb fell into Aizen's hand, who then disappeared along with Gin Ichimaru and Kaname Tosen. As such, Ichigo Kurosaki and friends, once deemed invading Ryoka, who had sent the Seirei into disarray, were able to reconcile with the squads of the 13 Court Guard squads. The day they returned to the world of living, Ichigo Kurosaki decided to accept Rukia's decision to stay behind. With this, summer vacation ended for Ichigo and his friends.
Shut up, fool! Can't you see that I'm having the dream of the century over here? Ooh, what rotten timing! Just another 2 minutes or so, and I would have gotten the chance to be up to my ears in pudding and babes! Huh? Huh? Ah! Ichigo! All right, you're finally back. Great. Now I'll be able to get out of this stupid body. Oh, hey, wait a second. If you're back, then does that mean... Welcome home, Rukia! Hey! Huh? Where is she?
She stayed behind.
What? How come? What was the point of you going there, then?
Whoa! This substitute Soul Reaper combat pass really turned him back into soul candy. Sorry, I'll listen to all your complaints tomorrow. But for today, just let me get a little rest. This combat pass is... In the Soul Society, we were able to bring an end to quarrels that Rukia bore for years. The quarrels with Ganju and Kukaku, and even with Byakuya. When Rukia told me she'd decided to stay in the Soul Society, there was no trace of her usual sadness about her. Before, when I left the Soul Society, Jushiro gave this to me. It's what's called a Substitute Soul Reaper Combat Pass. When a Substitute Soul Reaper has been of service to the Soul Society, giving them a badge like this is a long-standing tradition. It's meant to be an acknowledgement for all of their good deeds. When we departed and returned to the world of the living, we found that Kisuke was waiting there to greet us. And not just that, he also wanted to apologize. For hiding the Hogyoku inside Rukia. He had his reasons for that, but regardless, he ended up putting all of us in danger because of it. But all of that has been put behind us now. Kisuke came to our aid, just when we needed it most. He made us stronger, and I think it's thanks to him we were able to save Rukia when all was said and done. Well, anyway, we're all safely home now. And tomorrow, I go back to my normal routine of being a substitute Soul Reaper.
Ichigo! Come on! You're gonna miss the bus!
Get ready quick, Ichigo! And don't forget to have a good day at school, huh?
Good morning, Ichigo!
Hi. What's up with your hair? It looks stupid.
What do you mean?
By the way, I heard we're getting a new transfer student this semester. I wonder what they'll be like.
Huh. Really?
Hello! Hello!
What?
Ichigo, is there hollow?
Yeah, I'll be back.
You know, I totally could have handled this guy by myself. I mean, it really wasn't a big deal. You guys didn't have to cut class.
I know, but I've always wanted to get the chance to lie my way out of class.
Honesty's a good quality, Orihime, but maybe you're overdoing it.
But, where's Uryu?
Uryu hasn't been doing too well, I'm sorry to say.
What? Really?
Yeah, since before we left the Soul Society.
Did you know this?
No.
I have a suspicion that he really didn't want you guys to know. I don't think that he likes to share things like that, and would rather keep them to himself.
Ichigo Kurosaki, eh?
blasted fools! Forcing us to take part in this nonsense. Do they think the Department of Research and Development is little more than a troop of errand boys?
Could you at least consider it? Oh, I could make it worth your while, you know.
Oh.
It's not every day that the 13 court guard squads have events this big. But in any event, what's this board game thing all about?
It's a game from the world of the living. It's played with a special board. They say that it's all the rage down there.
I see. Kind of like shogi or go, then?
Most likely, yes. In the world of the living, they also call those board games, after all. Or at least that's what I've heard.
That makes sense. Have the participants already been decided?
Not yet, but the idea is to play the game and find out who is the very best player out of all the Soul Reapers. I imagine that the other captains will be playing. I assume they're going to represent their companies.
In that case, I believe that I should represent Squad 7. I cannot accept any defeat whatsoever, not even when it comes to games.
And now, it's time to get started. Let us begin the board game tournament of the 13 Court Guard Squads!
I'm Hisagi with the Seirei Bulletin, and I'll be your commentator today. Let's start by taking a closer look at the contestants. First contestant, will her stealth force skills be able to win her this game? Meet Captain Soiphone of Squad 2.
Don't underestimate our intelligence gathering abilities. We have already researched board games very thoroughly.
Second contestant, his cool-headedness could be the key to victory. It's Captain Byakuya Kuchiki of Squad 6.
Do your best, Byakuya!
Fear not. I shall not be defeated.
Rukia, aren't you gonna root for Captain Ukitake's success?
Third contestant, probably the most intelligent man in the room. Say hello to Captain Kurotsushi of Squad 12.
It would be no fun to utterly destroy all of you. So please, I hope that you'll do your best.
Now, let's continue introducing the contestants.
It looks like most of the captains have decided to participate.
Indeed. It's supposed to be a way to improve morale, which frankly could use some bolstering the way things have been in the Soul Society.
Old Man Yama is taking this surprisingly seriously. We might as well have some fun.
The board game tournament is rapidly approaching its climax. The last game was actually developed by Squad 12 itself. It goes by the memorable name, Souls and Ladders.
Squad 12?
So, who's going to win this final match? Let's get started and find out!
Very well then, I'll be the one to go first. And my role is... a 5.
Captain Hitsugaya stopped on the spot that reads, your lieutenant took a day off without permission. He must skip a turn.
What? No.
Bad luck right from the start. Okay, I'll go next. Now, my roll. A 6! Ha! Yes, I'm going to win.
Captain Soiphone stopped on the spot that reads, someone you like complimented you. She must skip 2 turns.
Why would I skip turns because of that? Well, I mean, at least I get complimented, I suppose.
Captain should not be swayed by such a trifling matter as a game. Anyway, now, my role is... a 5.
Captain Kuchki stopped on the tile that reads, "Your little sister ran away from home. He must go back to the start."
No way.
Byakuya! All right, I go next then. My role is... Oh, so it's a 4, hmm?
Captain Kurotsuchi stopped on the tile that reads, "Your stupid subordinate's left and you can focus on your research." That means he can go 4 tiles farther.
I suppose that I should apologize for being so lucky right from the get-go.
Wonderfully done, Lord Mayori.
But what company would go through all the trouble of organizing a tournament? Especially one as big as this.
Apparently the whole tournament was organized by Squad 12.
Wait, hold on a second, everyone.
Captain Komamura?
It seems that this die is no ordinary die. I require an explanation. Squad 12, Captain.
What are you talking about now, I wonder?
You insist on pleading innocence. Really? Just what are you hiding in that hand, then?
Hiding something? Me? And what would that be?
You cannot deceive my eyes and ears. I shall bring your lies to the light, right here and right now.
Is anything the matter, Captain Komamura?
Do you take us for fools? It's plain as day that you've been controlling the outcome all along. You must take responsibility for insulting all those who fought honestly. All too easy. Useless. Stand aside. I'll strike you. You're all stupid. Futile. Useless.
strangling a baby.
We have not done yet. This is not over.
Oh?
How could you act so deceitfully? You must explain your actions.
I'm just collecting some data, that's all. I wanted to see who would be able to find me out first.
You fiend. We were pouring our very souls into the game, and at the same time, you...
It proved to be quite the useful exercise. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Kurotsuchi! Amazing, Captain Komamura! You saw through Captain Kurotsuchi's cheating! Incredible! Wait, who organized the tournament?
Lately everyone's been so glum. I didn't think they'd get so excited over this. Glad we hosted it.
The most surprising thing is that it was Captain Kurotsuchi's idea.
Is that it then? Was this his plan all along? Kurotsuchi, was all this just some kind of twisted attempt at providing us with some entertainment?
It looks like this is a situation that will have to be solved outside of the board game.
Oh, looks like it's decided. Komamura is today's big winner.
Excellent work seeing through the deceit, Kamamura. Hey, Captain Genryusai.
Well then, I think that this calls for a feast. Hey, Captain Komamura, come here. Let's share a drink together for once.
Cheers.
But why would you let Komamura take the praise? Rangiku Matsumoto.
It really isn't anything too important. It's no big deal. After all that happened, they all looked so dejected. Captain Komamura, Shuhei, everyone. I just wanted to give them something to smile about again. And Captain Komamura almost never accepts my invitations to drink together, so... Thanks to you, they all enjoyed themselves. You have my gratitude. But I must ask, why go through so much trouble? Did you stand to gain anything from that?
I never even move a finger if I don't stand to gain something from it. I'm under no obligation to tell you, but... The controlling device was just a dummy. The real interesting part was the die itself. It contains a device that can measure spiritual pressure. I gathered some useful insight from it.
Sneaky as usual.
And now, the payment. I want what you promised me.
Here it is. A fresh sari from the world of the living. Smells good, doesn't it? It's charcoal grilled, and I bet it's delicious. I've also brought sudachi, grated radish, and soy sauce. Enjoy it as you see fit.
I see. Nemu, let's eat at once.
Yes. Well, all right then. See you.
By the way, Nemu, is it true what you said earlier?
It is. Just the other day, Captain Komamura let me borrow his helmet.
Helmet? You mean the one he's always wearing?
That is the only one that he has.
Whatever. All right, we're all square now.
Yes. Thank you very much, Lord Mayodi.
I suppose I could change her head into a helmet.
Is anything the matter, Lord Mayodi?
Nothing. Just look forward to your next scheduled maintenance.
I'll see ya, Rukia.
Yeah. Thank you, Ichigo.
Well, Rukia, take care.
I will. Chad, Uryu, Orihime, you guys take care, all right?
Excuse me, Ms. Yoruichi.
What's wrong, Soifon?
So, will we ever be able to meet again?
Yeah, of course we will. I have to go back to the world of the living for now, but this isn't goodbye forever. I'm looking forward to when we'll meet again.
Yes, ma'am! Maurecchio! Is Maurecchio here?
What's wrong, Captain?
Help me train.
What? You mean now?
Of course. We have to become stronger to prepare for the battle that awaits us. Let's go!
But please, take a moment to consider my schedule every once in a while.
You have no say in this.
Why does it have to be me?
Wait for me, Ms. Yoruichi. Why is Karakura Town outside Squad 2's jurisdiction? This means I won't be able to go see Ms. Yoruichi. And to think Ms. Yoruichi herself was the one who invited me back then. She told me she wanted to meet again, that she was looking forward to meeting again, that she wished it from the bottom of her heart.
Well, if she invited you, then you must go. Otherwise, you'd be breaking a promise. But did she really tell you to go to the world of the living?
What? Do you mean that I misheard her? That I mistook Ms. Yoruichi's words?
No, not at all. You're right. You could never mishear something. That idea is just ridiculous.
Exactly. She's waiting for me in the world of the living. I have to find a way to go there. But how? What can I do?
Have you heard? They're assembling an advanced team to prepare for a showdown with the Iran cars in the world of the living. Oh, I wonder who's going to be in it.
That's it! I have to step up to be included in the advanced team. But wait. Even though I have more than enough reason to go, I can't afford to leave this place unguarded. Who knows what might happen to Squad 2 if I were away? This could go bad fast. Can I leave it all to Maurecchio? No. There's no way he'd be fit for that responsibility. Then again, I really can't waste this chance. What should I do?
Excuse me, Captain Soifon. Squad 7 wants to come along and train with us. So, what should we do?
Oh, if they say so. Train? Of course! Why didn't I think of that? The solution's so obvious! I just have to train him myself until he's strong enough to protect this place! Maurecchio!
What?
Come on, let's train!
Huh? Again?
What's up with that look on your face? Didn't I tell you that battle awaits us? We have to make sure we're prepared for it. Also, I'm going to be leaving soon since I'm a part of the advanced team. It's imperative that you become stronger. Strong enough that you'll be able to lead Squad 2 in my stead while I'm away.
What? Well, this is news to me. Please, me? I'm the one to be leading Squad 2? That's unimaginable! It's utterly impossible!
Nothing is impossible. I'll personally train you while I can, so you'll be just fine. Right. Gather all the strong-looking people you can find. I'll train all of you at once. The whole process will be much more efficient that way.
What?
Good. Looks like we can start. Now remember, you can either complete this training or die trying.
Come now, be reasonable, Captain.
No objections allowed. Let's start.
She's so fast! I've got my hands full just trying to dodge her attacks.
They're all useless. Can't do this. The captain's a company in their hands. And, more importantly, could they even survive if they had to join a fight against the Arancars? I've heard that some Arancars are as powerful as Soul Reaper captains. It is vitally important that I train them as hard as I can, for their sake.
I'm gonna die! She's gonna kill me for real!
A unique fighting art. Off with you!
I love destruction!
Along with Keto, a unique fighting art. Be gone! You are completely pathetic. There's no way I can leave the squad in your hands while I'm gone.
Yeah, we don't want that either.
However, you have potential. You must. That's why you're here. We're the 13 court guards protecting the Serete, and you're part of Squad 2, which is a fighting company. I'm going to keep on training you until you're fully prepared to fight. Let's go. One more time.
No way!
Come at me or I'll come and get you!
Somebody! Anybody! Please help me! I'm spent. I finished that report, so I guess that means I can go and rest for today.
I can't wait to go to the world of the living, right, Captain?
You idiot. We're not going there for fun. Do you actually understand that?
I really do. But you're the only captain on the team, so you'll be the one who's leading us. Make sure that you do your best, okay?
Is this it? This is the advanced team that Captain Soy Phone was talking about? Captain Hitsugaya was the only captain who was chosen to go. Whew. Well, this ought to be enough to make Captain Soy Phone give up on it. But wait, when she finds out about this, I bet I know how she'll respond. I'm sure she'll take her frustration out on us. Blast! There's only one choice left! Run for it!
Horatio, are you there? It looks like the Squad 10 captain has been chosen to lead the advanced team to the world of the living. There is still time. I just need to train all of you before departure. Horatio, where are you? Flash step? That coward! Turned tail, ran away. Very well. If that's how things are, I'll have to teach you the lesson that nobody can run away from me!
Do I have this right? You want me to train you?
Yes, indeed. I heard from Orihime. You're good at boxing, aren't you?
I do box, but I wouldn't know about good. And I don't really see how that's relevant anyway.
According to our sources, boxing is used as a form of exercise in the world of the living, correct? People also use it to lose weight due to its exceptional ability to burn fat. Most importantly, boxing was originally a fighting technique, was it not? It could also prove useful in battle.
We of the Women's Soul Reaper Association would absolutely love to try it out and see what it's like.
Oh, please. We'll make it worth your time.
But don't forget that boxing and exercising are two different things. I could teach you about boxing, maybe, but I don't know anything about burning fat.
Let's not sweat the details. We just want to try it out. Truth be told, as long as we're able to burn some fat, then it's all good to us.
Seriously?
Please help us. These slim figures of ours need some maintenance.
Since you insist. All right then.
Really? Oh, great! Thank you so much.
But give me some time to prepare. If I'm doing this, I want to make sure that I do it properly.
He doesn't play around.
We also need to prepare then. We must schedule the time and place.
I also asked Orihime about this. But fighting and burning fat require different kinds of training. She said that it's important to enjoy yourself and to follow the rhythm so that you stay motivated. But they're Soul Reapers. They're experts. I can't make it easy for them just because it's their first time. They probably wouldn't even break a sweat. I have to keep all of that in mind and come up with my own regimen. If I'm gonna do this, I want to do it right. I want them to be satisfied.